All right, I'm here with Norview basketball coach Ricardo Foster. His Pilots win it 56-54 over the Surry Cougars, the #1 ranked team in Class 1. Coach, coming in, I know people look at Surry, they say, oh, it's a single-A school, but these guys are for real. Battled you tooth and nail, you pull it out.
I just told the guys, you know, we got to respect our opponent. And one of the things that it was hard for me to explain to them was, hey, you guys are wrapped up into the population of the school. That school had 250 kids, 300, we have 1,000 plus. So they think just by the population of the school that we're supposed to be better. No, basketball is still the game of basketball. Respect your opponent. So at the first quarter, you know, we kind of was sluggish. It was a dog fight. Then the guys woke up and I told them at halftime, I said, it's not going to be easy, but you guys got to play. And, you know, luckily we came out with the win.
What worked for you that enabled you to push the lead up to double digits the few times you did? What was working well for you?
I just tried to use my athleticism defensively. You know, and that worked a lot. That worked a lot. But you know, Surry being a great team, they got great ball handlers. They got a great big man. You know, every time we went up 10, they dug right back in it and closed the gap.
And even though there were some mistakes both sides, your full court pressure eventually it can wear people down. Jamal Madison made up for some of the mistakes he made by making great plays on defense with the steals.
Definitely, and that's what I tell the guys. You know, when you make a mistake, you just go to the next play, and that's what he did a couple of times. And you know, luckily that it worked in our favor.
Missing a key front court piece with Sean Lee. Terry Gray Jr. stepped up inside for he got some key rebounds against a really good big man for them in Zamar Slade.
Yeah, definitely. Terry, he knew he had to step up due to the situation with Rashawn not playing. And he was able to step up to the battle, and he responded well.
A few more for you. It looked like they played some 1-3-1-ish at times. Had you seen much of that this year, and kind of how did you attack it?
1-3-1, we really don't see that a lot in the Eastern District. You know? Right. So I definitely, as a coach, I had to go back into my offensive sets and kind of figure something out because I really wasn't used to seeing a 1-3-1.
Yeah. Last time I think we were here, Jelani Darden was just coming back from injury. You guys played Granby, tough game there. How's his progress coming off the injury?
With him now, everything is mental. You know, he gets his ankle taped up daily. He gets physical therapy daily. Our trainer does an excellent job taking care of him. But we start to notice that the way he plays when he's on the court by himself and when we're in practice, compared to the way he plays when there's a defender out there, he kind of favors that ankle a little bit. So right now, we're just kind of working on his mental aspect of the game, getting him used to playing with, you know, sprained ankle and things of that nature, because a lot of kids they sprain their ankle and then they try to favor it and end up spraining it again.
Yeah. And lastly, you come out of here with a dogfight win. It's important for power ratings in Class 5. You know, there's no cupcakes. Getting in is just an accomplishment in itself in a lot of ways. But this win, you know, they have a 2-point game, and you're used to some tough environments, Eastern District. But what does this do for you? Because playoff games could be like this down the wire, right?
Definitely, and I like these type of games. It's those kind of games when we go into the playoff. You meet an uncommon opponent that you really don't know, that they may don't pass the eyeball test, and before you know it, you're in a dog fight. And I like these type of games. That's why I scheduled them, and I also scheduled John Marshall early in the year, because it gives us uncommon opponents, and whether we come out with the win or a loss, it prepares us for the playoffs.
9 wins and count for Norview. We'll see you soon. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you.
Great job.
All right.